Now, let's go to a incredible story from Texas, where a former soldier who was driving an Uber was caught in the middle of a violent BLM riot in 2020. Remember that, the Summer of Love, where during this riot, a protester pointed an AK-47 at him. So he took out his gun and killed the man. And most people, that looked like self-defence. But the George Soros-backed DA in leftist Austin charged him with murder. He was convicted last week, causing outrage not just in Texas but across the country. And now Texas Governor Greg Abbott has vowed to pardon Daniel Perry. This is quite a story. Now there's a backlash from the DA, and he is outraged that this conviction could be overturned. But to me, this just smacks of everything that is wrong with the justice system, that you can be innocently driving an Uber, get caught up in this mob violence, have someone literally point an AK-47 at you, and if you protect yourself, then you could go to jail possibly for the rest of your life.
And in Texas, that's the part that has scared people. And this whole collapse of the justice system.
It is Austin, Texas, though, so it's not really Texas.
That's true. And that's the key point, too, that now you're just seeing this polarization of the country down to the city and county level. So Austin, Texas versus somewhere else, where who the DA is and who the jury pool is, if something were to go to trial, is basically going to determine what happens to your life, and you're just living in two completely different realities. We saw that with Kyle Rittenhouse. So many people say if that whole incident had happened anywhere else, a jury of his peers would not have found him innocent. Here you see the reverse with these activist DAs, and we're just going to see more and more of that, and it's quite startling.
And we've seen that, of course, with the Trump indictment in Manhattan. You know, what percent of Manhattan votes for the Democrats?
97%. That is not a jury of his peers. And you're just going to see that. And by the way, meanwhile, all these DAs are decriminalizing actual crime. Actual felonies are being decriminalized to misdemeanors, but then they're going after people that they don't agree with politically.
And you see that in Austin. I love Texas. And when you go through Austin, you feel like you're not in Texas anymore. It is immediately feels different. There's greater danger. There's more homelessness. You see more people who should be getting help, possibly in a mental health facility, roaming the streets.
It's like San Francisco in Texas.
It is. It's a little touch of San Francisco in Texas, and it ain't welcome as far as I'm concerned.